Hey y'all, hey, welcome to Zaria's Creations, where we do everything paper, planning, pixels, and crafting. Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a project share. This is my memory journal or traveler's notebook from the DC Planner Journal Con conference. So if you have not seen this video, I will link the video up here where you can actually see my experience at the DC Planner Journal Con. And so what I did was I did a individual tracker. Well, not tracker. I did an individual traveler's notebook slash memory keeper's journal. And so this was the gift that I actually gave to my table mates. And let me show you what it looks like. Okay, so what I did was I took the graphic that I generated using AI art with a logo and made it a cover. But on the inside, I made it like a bullet journal. So I gave it a title page. And then all there is the dotted lines for bullet journaling throughout the whole entire book. So this is what mine looks like when it's finally all done. All right, so this is a logo sticker that I did not make. Someone else had made it and placed it in our bag. And this is my cover. This is my nickname from childhood. I got some stickers from, was it Hobby Lobby? Michael's. It was like a vacation. They had vacation stickers, and they actually had one just for Washington, D.C. So this is the Capitol, and it's actually a puffy sticker. It actually sticks up, but not so much that my book could not close. So here I just took some letters. I put the dates. It was March that I was there, March 27th through the 30th. I took a Washington, D.C. visitor's guide, and I just started tearing out the pages of things that I wanted to go in my book. I used some Happy Planner stickers from the Travelers. The travel sticker book. And this flag came from the same pack that the Capitol came from. It was like a clear sheet. And that flag also sets up on like a glue dot. All right, so here starts the memory journal, the bullet journal. This was my Amtrak ticket, my going and my coming. I took an Acela train. So I just went on Google, printed out the type of train that I took. I actually rode business class for the first time. Wasn't that impressed. However, this was the luggage I took. This is a luggage cover that I made and should be in my shop, zariascreations.com. And this was just really to carry my table mate gifts there and back. Then I made a list. Well, I didn't make the list yet. I didn't even write in it yet because I didn't want you guys to see what I was writing. But I'm going to put what I took on the trip. And, of course, the date and the place again. Enjoying the moment. This is a sticker that I made. That's one of the travel bays. And I had her with gifts because we give out table mate gifts, which I thought was cute. I took this State Arlington out of the visitor's guide because I actually stayed in Arlington, which is literally across the street from DC. Literally. So here's my weather page. I printed out the weather for Washington. I took a screenshot. Then I printed it out. And then I just put this here. Now, I kind of transposed these by accident. I wasn't paying attention. I was going to write, and I still may, just squeeze in what I wore on these days. Let me squeeze in. So this is my hotel. I stayed at the Courtyard by Marriott in Arlington, which was Crystal City. It's considered the Reagan National Airport one. So I stayed there, and I've stayed at this hotel. I think this is my third time staying there. So I actually have quite a few of these keys, but I stayed there the last time. So I went back and stayed there. Then here I'm going to fill in the blanks. These are also from the travel sticker book, from the Happy Planner sticker book. And I just took some of the stickers I had left and just threw them all on here. And I will later on fill these in, even though some of this is like duplicate from the previous page. But I just wanted to use these stickers that's been sitting around for a long time. And so here's my day one. And I had dinner at Crystal City. I actually have this covered because of a picture of who I went to dinner with. And I did not want to share that with you guys. But the first place I went to was the African American Museum. And this is a picture of the museum, and it has the monument in the background. This was a map that I took out of the visitor's guide, and it actually shows the monument here and some of the other things that surround it, like the War War Memorial, the National World War II Memorial, the Vietnam Women's. There's so many museums there, guys. So many museums. And I only went to 2 on this trip. So I wanted to get here because if you saw my last video, then you know. I didn't know how long this building was going to be here. So this was one of my favorite things to see. And it just says, Our Lives Matter. So what I'm going to do is write little notes in my blank spaces to help me remember the events, what I liked, didn't like, etc., etc. That's there. So here I have my receipt and a picture of what I ate while at the museum. This was a very expensive meal. Here is a picture from the Smithsonian. I went there as well the same day. And when I first walked in, I saw the Madam C.J. Walker promo sign, billboard, something. So I took that and cut it apart because they had a thing, and I liked her story from the movie that I saw on Netflix. So I just wanted to cut that apart with some, I took a die cut, and from this paper, I just die cut it, some shapes there to add. This is my roomie, Nicole. We've met online a few years ago. And this was the first time that we actually met in person. She came in on Thursday early, like me. And she told him a gift that I gave her. So that was the first day. And then this was the second day. We were actually at the PlannerCon there. We went to lunch. So that was my receipt from lunch. Just made an envelope. I actually glued it. I didn't glue. So I just made an envelope, stuck my receipt in. And there, and just put some washi tape. Well, this is the paper, but I cut that, but this is washi tape. So I just added that there. And then again, me taking the visitor's guide, I just took, it was cherry blossom season, so everything is cherry blossom. You see the trees. They actually had the festival that weekend, I think. And just had some trees there. This was the National Mall where I am at. And you can see that the memorial is in the background. And so I'm just going to write little blurbs in there. And here is a map with their metro line, their train station. And these are some stickers that were from the actual sticker pack that I had before. This is a Happy Planner sticker. This was the Capitol at night. I did not take the train station, but the last time I went to DC, my daughter and granddaughter and I, we went into their actual train station to see what it looked like. So I had that there. You can see this is older. So I kept that. So here's just some more of the map from one of the visitors' guides of just what was around the area of where I was. So I could have that in here. And then here is another map. Union Station was a train station. I took the train this time went into the train station. So this also will give me opportunity when I go back to say, hey, I went to this museum. I didn't go to this one or that one, and then come back to some of these museums. And so here I'm just going to write on this. I just used my mild liner and just drew some lines. So I'm actually going to write my little blurb and my little memories on there. Here's my center page. I also have another sticker here. This is my ticket for the DC Planner Journal Con. This is my ticket bay, as I call her. It's a sticker that I actually made. And I gave out quite a few of these stickers. But that's the ticket bay. I made this sticker here too. I think I actually made it for someone else, but I thought she was so cute, I put it in here. These are all the badges that we were putting together for the planner conference. And this is a t-shirt. I actually have it on here. That was a t-shirt folded. Oh, this is the yellow one. This is the black one. We had 2 t-shirts. So day 1, I wore the yellow one, I think it was, on day 1. But when I came, I actually wore last year's, which was purple. And this is Michelle. She is the CEO and creator of DC Planner Journal Con. And that was when I first walked in and I first saw her. And so here are 2 ladies that actually made my day and made me cry all at once. And this is Shalita Renee. And she's another Instagram friend who actually purchased some of my graphics. And she made this tumbler here for her business. And we took a picture with that. And I thought it was super cute. And then I'm actually really going to write in between some of these things. Here, it's just my memories here. This is another page. These are the 2 young ladies who were in the front. She took the stickers that I made online. That I made using AI, but I posted it in our group. She actually took the stickers and she put it in her bullet journal. And so I thought that was super cool, and that made me feel really great to see that someone was actually using my stickers. And then a photographer actually captured us talking. And then this was their group of friends here. They were really nice and sweet. I really liked them. This is another young lady who took my stickers and she put it in her planner. I thought that was really, 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 really nice. I think I showed her in my last video. And Shanta, who I met at my first DC Planner Journal Con, who was actually one of my followers. And when I walked over to her, she said, "Oh, I know who you are." She's like, "I follow you." And that made me really excited. So now I recognize her every time I see her. And now I recognize her and her friend. And this page here is the ambassadors page. So we have been nicknamed by myself, I guess, the AMBs. So instead of ambassadors, I call us the AMBs. Bumblebees are always buzzing around doing things. And so this is a card that I had put in the Table Mate Gifts about the story of the bumblebee, and I just cut it up. And then this picture here is actually this picture that I used AI to make it a 3D cartoon graphic. And this is how it came out. And I thought this was super cute. I really love this, how they did this. So I had to keep that in here. So this year we were missing an Ambi, and that was our mama bee. She had a baby on this year, and so she had to take care of our baby bundle, but she came by to say hello and to get the gifts that we have for her. And so this is 3 of us with Michelle. This was actually, I think at the end, we took a picture. So this must have been on Saturday. This must have been Saturday, because this was right before we left, I believe. Or maybe it was Thursday. I don't know. I can't even remember. But this was my cartoon version of us beforehand. So all of the ambassadors. This was so this is Jack. This is myself with the crochets. This is Great Kracia, Jess, and Squeaky. I think that's how I did it. Yeah, I think that was how I did it. So, and I have space here to write, space here, and space here to write. This, I'm thinking, was this Thursday? I don't know. Might have been. I can't remember. All right, so, and I didn't even do this in order. I was so hyped. It was taking me a long time, and then I just started putting stuff any and everywhere. So these are my planner friends, my planner besties. This is Chella Creates, and this is Dr. Lakeisha, and she is, oh my gosh, she's on YouTube. Lakeisha Loves to Plan, and this is Chella Creates. And so this is what it looks like on the inside, and this is Morgan. She's such a sweetheart. She is a beautiful person. And this is Studio 419C. Studio 419C on Instagram. And Nicola. I keep forgetting everybody's names. Oh my gosh. And Morgan is from, how I forget. I know Morgan's page. I'm going to actually type her page out, and I'll leave it down below on the screen, because now I'm at a blank. This is Thursday. This is Friday. We had a 911 emergency. And so here, that's why I put above and beyond, because we went above and beyond to handle something. This is Coach Keisha. She's Coach Keisha everywhere. And this is us trying to get him breakfast. And this is our DJ Candy Crush. She's Michelle's daughter. She is a bomb DJ. She had the music flowing. Bomb DJ. And I'm just going to write right here. Y'all, I'm really stumped. This is what happens when you are of that age and you get brain freeze. I started calling her, before I used to call her by her business name, but now that I know her name, started calling her by her name. And now I can't remember her business name. But again, the words will be on the screen. So she gets a special shout out. And this is just me in front of the step and repeat. And I am going to write a little blurb about my experience as an ambassador and my experience here this year. And here is some of the graphics that I made that some of the young ladies even printed out and put into their planner or in their journals. And I'm just going to write on these lines that I could not make straight. I have no idea why. But, yep, these are just my mild liners. And so I will write on there. This is a picture of our table, the ambassador's table. We decorated our own table. This was all of my swag and my gifts. And that was all over my bed. I had to open it up and I had to put it out there. So I'm going to write right here. And then this is another one of my stickers. When I made posts, I was starting to use graphics. And then here is a picture of the Ambies and our new ambassador, Nicole. And we didn't purposely dress in a different color than her. We had already planned to dress in yellow. She became an ambassador after the conference. And that is with Michelle, the CEO. So I'm just going to write a little blurb here. And as you can see, I have the Am and the Bumblebee. So I'm just going to write something about the Ambi life. And what is next? Oh, I just have a sticker here. So what I think I'm going to do on these 2 pages is we had speakers. And I'm going to go back through my video. And I'm just going to write down some notes of when they were talking. I'll just write down some notes. And then this was my picture where we were supposed to post that I'm attending to let everybody know where we're going. Put that there. I'm not really sure what I'm going to write over here. And then this is my last page. So if you guys have any ideas of what I should write on here, because I don't know. I don't think I have much more to write after that. But put it in the comments. If you do bullet journaling, if you do journaling by event and occasion, let me know the type of stuff that you write in your bullet journal or your travel journal outside of who you met, the speakers, and the speakers' notes. Because I was like a little bit more active this year, I didn't get a chance to hear all the speakers and get a lot of notes, but yeah, I think I printed out all the pictures that I actually wanted to. I didn't get as many as I wanted to get, but the ones that I did have, I think I printed out everything that I wanted to print out. So I made great use of my journal here, and I super love the thickness of it. Finally get to do some bullet journaling, and I'm really excited. I hope this card stays in here. I was supposed to put a pocket in here, but I went ahead and put the sticker on here. It's supposed to be a white pocket right here. And I'm going to show you the pocket because I got these pockets from Target, and you pretty much get them during the beginning of the school year that they sell this. And they sell it in different sizes, but this is the most popular one for the other traveler's notebooks. I was supposed to put it here and put my hotel key in there. However, and honestly, I think that is the hotel key from last year, because after they gave me the hotel key, I ended up using my phone. They have an app. So I ended up using my phone to get in and out of my room. But yeah, I like it. It's the first time I did it. Now, I do traveler's notebooks, but I never did one specifically for an event. So, but I do like this, how I did it. Probably put something else here. It just looks so plain. And yeah, so now I'm about to get to writing before I start forgetting. Before I start forgetting everything, get to writing. But again, don't forget to let me know, what do you put in your bullet journals, your traveler's notebooks, if you do them, kind of stuff that you actually take notes of. Don't forget to click that like and subscribe button. Don't forget to share this video if you know people who are in the journal community, the planner community, or the bullet journal community, to help give them some ideas. And make sure you check all of my links below for my Amazon store, for things that I use, things that I purchased that I actually use to create my everything, planners, notebooks, journals, down below. All right, I'll see you guys. Hey guys, Aria's Creations has a bookstore, Journals by Z. Make sure you head over to www.journalsbyz.com and grab either a gift for you or a friend. Over there, you'll find that we have prayer journals, gratitude journals, journals where you could just jot down your thoughts and brainstorm. So make sure you head over to the website now, journalsbyz.com. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.